Have you ever wondered how banks actually make their money? Most people think it's through fees or fancy investment strategies, but the truth is much simpler. They make the majority of their profits through lending money, your money. That's right. The money that you deposit into your savings account and the money that businesses deposit into their checking accounts, it doesn't just sit there. Banks turn around and lend that money out as mortgages, auto loans, credit cards, and business loans. And here's a little secret. They charge borrowers a much higher interest rate than what they're paying you. That spread is called the net interest margin, and that's how banks really make the majority of their money. Now, you might be wondering, what if someone doesn't pay the bank back? Isn't that a risk? Now, here's where banks are very smart. When they lend money, they don't do it blindly. They use contracts, credit checks, and most importantly, they secure their loans with collateral. If you buy a house, the bank holds a lien on it. If you stop paying, they take it back through foreclosure. If you buy a car and you don't pay, well, the bank then repossesses the car. Even credit cards, while unsecured, they charge a much higher interest rate just to account for that risk. In other words, banks aren't really scared of someone not paying them. They've structured the deal so that they win either way. They either collect payments with interest, or they take back the collateral that secured the loan to begin with. That's why banks are some of the most profitable institutions in the world. They know how to manage risk through legal protections and smart lending practices. And here's where this comes back to you. This same exact model is how my clients grow their retirement wealth without the roller coaster of the stock market. Instead of gambling on Wall Street, they become the lender, just like the bank. Through a strategy called private lending, my clients lend money out directly out of their self-directed IRA or 401k that we help set up for them. And then they earn fixed returns on that, and they secure their investments through collateral, contracts, and liens, just like a bank does. That means when my clients lend, they're not just hoping it works out. They have a legal claim to real assets. Why? Because their money is backed by the same safeguards that banks use every single day. And instead of single-digit returns that barely outpace inflation, my clients are getting contractually fixed double-digit returns annually with quarterly payouts. Steady, predictable growth without the Wall Street roller coaster. And here's the best part. They don't have to go out and find the lending opportunities themselves. We do all of the work for them. We identify the deals, structure the contracts, secure the liens, and manage the entire process. My clients do nothing but get paid. It's just that simple. So when you hear that banks make their money by lending, just remember, you don't have to be some Wall Street giant to be able to use the same playbook. My clients are growing their retirement wealth the smart way, just like a bank, through contracts, liens, and real protections. And the best part is you can too. So forget what they told you about retirement. You don't have to rely on Wall Street or ride the stock market roller coaster. There's a smarter way, and it's the way that banks have been building wealth for centuries. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel over here. My name's Bronson McLain at ForgetWhatTheyToldYou.com. If you're ready to take control over your retirement the same way that banks take control over their profits, then click the link below, book a call with me, and I'll walk you through the entire process. There's no obligation, no cost, and no pressure. So let's get working today. I'll talk to you soon.